Hi everybody, it's Arnie. Before we're starting our war, I want to talk about something. As you can see here, this alliance has a similar war rating as ours. But let's click on the alliance information and see what's really going on. As you can see, this alliance have 26 million rating. And it's a Stone 3 alliance, so this means they haven't participated in Season 5. So basically what those guys did, they have a Shell alliance, an empty alliance, everybody with very high rating, most of them, I think everybody there have at least 4 rank 5 star champions. This is something you can see. Move to this alliance, some from I've heard from Korg and other alliances. They had a very low war rating and they just breezing through alliances because of this low war rating. They just beating alliance. Our alliance it's only around 19 million alliance rating, so just pay attention how powerful they are. And this is something that I hate in this system. And it's a Chinese alliance, but most of them are not from China. Probably Chinese. I think it's Chinese. So it's really ugly thing in this alliance war system. Many YouTubers talked about it, but when I faced it, it's just ugly. I have nothing to say about it. So now we're going to start this alliance war, and let's go. This war, I'm bringing Dr. Voodoo, Domino, and I brought Chorus by mistake. I really wanted to bring my Beardo man, but I was used to this team and I just click start the war. I'm like, Chorus. And we're going to have some nice fights at the beginning with Domino just to practice with her. My path is going to be relatively easy to other guys, but I have Medusa as mini boss on counter tactics, and we're going to have a rank 5 rank 5 Korg fight on unblockable SP1. It's going to be a pretty insane fight and pretty nice and interesting fight. So I'm starting with Domino and I'm learning to play with her, and she's a lot of fun except one thing, and you can see here. I hate these evades. The only evade that really works is Stark Spidey. Here you saw she evaded. I triggered my dexterity and she just evaded one more time and I just wrecked. I lost a lot of health for nothing. So this is an annoying thing with all evade champions. But now it's Heals of Healing now, so I feel rich. Now I will boost a little bit just also for till Medusa fight, and we'll use some level 3 potions because you're getting them from this event. And let's go. And they planned this path for no Corvus path, just because Medusa in here. I was careless. I parried him, I waited, and I thought it won't shrug off, but it shrugged off, so I ate some combo to my face, but I'm not afraid. It's a new node, and well, I know when she's lucky and skill always unlucky, her SP1 can trigger a critical bleed and he's down because it also reduces his abilities. So I'm moving on to next one. Is a duped 6-star champion. They have a lot of duped 6 stars. This alliance is pretty insane with the rating in champions. Probably a lot of whales, but I really hate this situation. We're fighting our way to stay on Platinum 1 and 2, but it's just those alliances. So I'm using Combat Regeneration node, and I read the node and I realized that it's also Power Lock 1. And what's great about Power Lock 1 node, if you have willpower, this will heal you, and you will see my health will just rise also without this boost. So it was a waste of boost, but I'm rarely using those boosts. And Domino, wow, she hits like a truck. And I debated a lot. Should I go with Domino against Medusa fight or Corvus? And you will see in a moment which decision I did, and it's going to be a wrong decision. And just pay attention, and he's just melting. So this guy got a duped Karnak. I don't know if I should be happy for him, but still 6-star duped champion. So we finished with all the easy fights now, and we are moving to Medusa fight. It's counter tactics, and for each combo you have on your combo meter, their attack I think rising by 10 or 5%, so it's pretty insane when you get a high combo. And this war we also knew that there is no chance for us to win this war, so I'm not boosting and wasting my boosts. We need to clear path, get as maximum points as we can, so we just then we're just comparing cost and losses here. And with Corvus, it's a good usage of this node because you do a low amount of hits, and the fight, as you can see here, will go pretty well at some specific points. Also, breakthrough node, so you will start hitting pretty hard. So this is something that I was thinking, to build my combo with Corvus and then trigger SP2 and try to do as much damage as I can. And this fight is going pretty well. So now here she has her living strengths, and I also crit through block and it's do a lot of damage. Just pay attention, one small hit, so much damage. So I was at the corner, I decided to trigger my SP2, did nothing to her. Of course if it was war that we had a chance to win. She also intercepted me here and I'm like, it's probably game over. I would boost Corvus, use power 1 boost, but I think I should have went with Domino. I think with Domino I could easily solo this fight. I used my SP1 just before my charges are expired, and now I'm a little bit panicked here, and because it's a really new node for me, and this intercept took a lot of help from me. So I'm trying to stall time here, hitting through a block, and I have a lot of armor breaks here. And I'm positive, I'm doing a lot of damage with my medium hits. At this specific point I probably lost it, and I think with Domino it could be much easier. Her pistol shots can trigger auto block but no parry. So it was fun experience. The fight is still going pretty well, I still have chance, but I panicked here, I tried to intercept, she intercepted me, and I died. Whew! So now it's Domino show, and with Domino I'm starting to feel very comfortable with her. She's awesome, she's awesome. Honestly, she hits, and it's also currently I have this assassin range, so everything smoothly. And pay attention here, auto block, remove furies, but no stun, so this is awesome. With Domino, this is pretty awesome. I think I could solo her easily with Domino, so next time if I'll be on this path, and it's nice to have a different path once in a while, I probably will go with Domino for this fight. And I wanted to bring a Cap to this fight because Cap has a lot of block proficiency and I would get less damage from block hits. It's also kinetic charges. But mistakes happen, but it's still fun. I'm still trying to have fun, although this ugly part of Alliance War, when you try your best to reach to the, I won't say top, but specific goal that you set your alliance, and then you meet all those shell alliances, they're just breezing through you. It's ugly, it's ugly move. So I really don't know which node it is, and I don't care. I'm trying to push her to trigger her specials. Finally she triggered her SP2, and Domino continues to dominate, and now my SP2 and critical bleed. Oh, such insane bleed. I make a lot of fun. So Domino did her part in this alliance war. I wanted to try Domino against the Dormammu boss, but our guys just cleared them. We had our rank 5 blades, Gaugs, so they cleared it. So next node is Enhanced Bleed. It's also duped 6 stars, so just those guys are whales. They have a lot of duped 6 stars. And also some of them have these war titles, so they're also coming from high alliances. So they reinform the alliance, use the shell alliance. I don't know. Maybe you will say I'm whining too much about it. Maybe you will say it's fine, they are not violating any terms, and they aren't probably. But it's still ugly. It's still ugly when you try to do your best and you meet those guys when you have no chance. Now it's a 6 star, another 6 star and duped, and I'm continuing with Dr. Voodoo. I don't want to risk it with any special 6 star, I don't know who it might be. And this is Proxima. And this is also a critical, I think, buff node, so if she hits you will die probably. And what I'm doing here is pretty simple thing. I will poison her to death. I will try to bait her SP1 because I feel much comfortable to evade her SP1 rather than her SP2. sometimes her SP2 can be so fast and you will miss it. And you know, pretty easy. Dash back and attack. It's very similar, I think, to Quake's, but the second part. And this is also not a limber node, so it's pretty easy. You can parry as much as you can, no issues. And I'm converting all those criticals to just poison, so I don't mind just to wait a little bit for her to get this critical buff. And I also not paying attention to my combo meter, I don't care, let's finish the fight. It's pretty easy fight, pretty straightforward fight with Dr. Voodoo. And she's down. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are moving on to extremely buffed Corvus. As you can see, sorry, not Corvus, Korg. As you can see here, super high PI, very high attack, and it's a rank 5, and I'm bringing Dr. Voodoo, and now I'm even better. I feel very comfortable fighting these guys. You can see here I removed dexterity because I don't want to trigger his unstoppable, because there is one thing that I still cannot learn, and it's his SP1 animations. I try to do it a lot. When I activate a sound it's much easier, but without sound it's just too hard for me. My goal here is put an even combo, power burn his I won't say what, and let's have fun. So he has suicide, but this guy won't trigger any specials. I don't want him to trigger any specials. So his armor is shattered and the fight is going pretty well. I'm continuing my specials. This shallow intercept. I'm having fun. Honestly, this is the fight that I was so comfortable to fight. Korg just became much easier when you understand his mechanics and when you have Dr. Voodoo. It's much easier. I think with Domino, this fight also feasible because Domino, her pistol shots are immune to thorns, so you can do this also. And now I'm just deciding just to have some fun with this guy. Let's poison him. I'm losing health also. I'm doing mediums. I know I shouldn't, but I don't need really Dr. Voodoo. I thought I don't need Dr. Voodoo, but Dr. Voodoo will have another fight against Archangel mini-boss. But I'm just waiting for Poison to do its work, and he's down. Very enjoyable fight. No deaths against him. Pretty fun. So I moved to this guy, and I thought I should wait, but I decided, why not? Let's go in. And I forgot to get back the dexterity, so this is unblockable SP1 and I have no dexterity. And at this point I'm like, I will die fine, but I don't want to lose attack bonus here. I think someone just rushed here and died. So I'm playing safer here, trying to push him over 2 bars of power, and this thought that, oh shit, I don't have dexterity, and here he caught me with it. I don't have dexterity, and this is so scary with Archangel. We don't have dexterity. If you put a neurotoxin and bleed on you, it's basically game over. And I'm losing a lot of health. He's doing a lot of block damage for me. And Dr. Voodoo, one of his weaknesses, that his block proficiency is just garbage. It's trash. So I'm just playing aggressively. I don't know, maybe passive aggressive, so trying to bait his heavies, trying to wait with his SP1. I'm doing all I can trying to push him over 2 bars of power, this Archangel, and I'm at 22%, and I'm like, wow, few more hits. If it will cut me with any hit, I'll probably die. And I wanted to keep my Domino healthy to do Mamo fight again, as I said, and if I had dexterity it wasn't so scary fight, but without dexterity it's scary, it's scary. 1 SP1, if you just miss time without dexterity, miss time the evade, game over. So here's 15% and the fight is almost ended. I'm trying not to do mistakes in the end. So as I said before, we lost this war. When we started the war and then we saw the rating of those guys, we knew we have no chance. They are master level alliance fighting Platinum 1 and 2 alliances. It's ugly. So if you like this war video, what do you think about what is happening with the wars? And see you soon on my next video. If you like this war video, click it to subscribe, like, share, and tell me in comments below what do you think about what's happening currently in Alliance War. See you soon on my next video.